Imagine this, dreaming of a Ferrari but stuck on a muddy road. That's exactly what NEP implementation feels like for many schools. Policy is visionary, but the ground beneath is rocky. Welcome to the episode 2 of our series by Nexa Private Limited. Today we move from policy talk to practice power. Principals are struggling with the implementation of NEP and they have themselves and the staff, everyone has invested themselves in lots and lots of trainings but still very confused from where to start with implementation. Paperwork, bookwork, they're trying to get it done in their best way, but still NEP visibility is at large. So let us move from micro moves to maverick actions, and today's presentation is going to support you in that. A Ferrari that is stuck in a muddy road, isn't it? It's frustrated that everything is so modernized, but still the goal is far off. So make sure that vision without ground reality always results into frustration. Most of the schools, they want to embrace NEP, but they are lost in translation. So the small step that you initially take is that you are supposed to align what to do first. And the maverick move is build your local team, that is the NEP team, with few of your teachers, parents and students. Do not involve each and every one when you are going to implement NEP at the ground level, that is at your school level, and you want to see the visibility of NEP implementation. Now let's be very honest, lots and lots of professional development programs, what has it resulted into? It has resulted into burnt out, because workshops, they are drowning the school just because they need lots and lots of energy, lots and lots of time, and results into lots and lots of exhaustion. Everyone is scared and worried, invested so much in PD, then where is NEP in the campus? So smallest move that a principal can start at his or her school is that a 5-minute Friday hacks, where teachers will share their practical tips that are impressed from NEP. And please make sure, do not pick the whole school for NEP implementation primarily. Pick a subject, pick a class, or pick a few teachers in a group, so that you can see the visible results yourself. Then only the other people could be. And the maverick move could be, a teacher has given a try to an idea that is impressed by NEP, but it got failed. It didn't result into something very concrete and good. Let us start failure storytelling circles. Let one staff meeting be dedicated to it. And failures is the pillar of success. It means failure is one indication that someone is trying. And we should normalize discussing our failures, because we are so used to discuss our success stories only. This been done, that been done. But yes, because when we start discussing failure, it means the people, those who are trying, those who want to take risk, they will come forward and they will offer very practical, concrete and unique solutions. Because many people, they don't try because failure is not embraced. Policies, they sound very poetic when they come in a piece of paper or instructional letter. How it looks like when it's in the classroom, really it feels chaotic. principal feels school will get less disciplined, and I will be questioned why the school doesn't have that discipline. Actually, we need a bridge, not a brochure. Make sure spotlight one in EP pedagogy, anchor 1 month. Don't start everything together. Spot one NEP pedagogy, anchor 1 month, every month, and use tools that are AI tools that are required to support that. So that teachers, without spending more time on construction and planning, they are working actually on implementation. Because once these things begin with the inside experience, they start getting blended, because one is free to share the failure story, one is free to share the struggle story, and it will really become a good boost for any of the school, those who really want to see that it must be visible. Parents, they consider that we are sending a child and they have got the right, where are the marks? For decades, parents are coming to school just for marks. They don't ask another question, what else? They don't need, during the result days, right? For the other days, they want their child to participate in each and every event that is occurring in the school. But at the end, they need, where are the marks? Now it's a high time where we have to show them marks, not tell them marks. But the micro move we can start is that compare NEP based portfolios with traditional report card and conduct workshop for parents and start preparing micro portfolio for the parents in the beginning. That how parents see them, or how as a parent other people see them. That will help. It will start because there are several progressive parents, those who really want to know. So they will be the team for the school where NEP will be concretely visible with the support of parents. Host parent re-education boot camps, interactive sessions, so that they must learn NEP from inside. The biggest challenge that principals are facing, where are the future ready guides? Where are the teachers, those who can implement? While they are done with the PDs and at the school trainings, by the time teacher says goodbye. So please make sure that your micro move parallel to your school social media handle, not for the school activities. You must launch culture-rich hiring campaigns on social media, like internship drives for the freshers, 1 year internship, so that that person can get turned potentially into your teaching fellow. And maverick move should be create your teach to lead fellowship with 1 year mentoring, and that will really support you to choose from a big pool that who is adaptable enough and innovative enough to be your team, rather than a forced or stressful hiring that we do when a teacher leaves and we need to immediately occupy that gap. But I consider that EdTech is misused. I consider it being misused. Schools have invested a lot in technology, but is need and technology glued up well, or technology is shut into some room and it is utilized during the marketing drives for the school? Isn't it? Give a thought to this part. So make sure, identify 3 core classroom gaps and then match your technology tools with those classroom gaps. and then provide those tools to the particular classrooms, and you will see that technology will be in use but in very integrated form. Host Tech for School hackathons, where students, startups, coders, and teachers, they come together to solve some problems. Identify those problems inside your school and then consider a hackathon. And then you will find out that you will get surprising solutions to the problems that you consider that they are next to impossible to be solved. And many principals, sometimes they resign their post just because solutions are not there, and they are under pressure that so much being invested on the infra, why the things are not getting utilized in the proper way. During the PDs, everyone is excited enough to implement NEP. And what is happening? Flexibility sounds so beautiful, but chaos isn't. So please make sure NEP is a flow. It is not something fragmented. Arts seamlessly flow into sciences, science seamlessly flowing into literature. Right? So please make sure create interdisciplinary units around big questions and build strong teacher residencies to co-create thematic learning journeys. For example, you designed this seamless flow for grade 3. Let it continue along with the teacher in grade 4 as well. Grade 5, unless and until it becomes heart of the campus. That's really very much required. So please make sure NEP is not the fragmentation, but it is the flow that is visible, that how the things are getting evolved. With the passage of time, the school leadership has also changed its face, right? Initially, principal was considered as a very strict person who laughs rarely and is very authoritative in passing the orders and taking disciplinary actions. But with the passage of time, now it's a time for the emotional leadership, where leadership today means that emotional quotient is higher and bigger than ego. Now we need leaders who listen, reflect, and empower. So how it could be done? How a traditional principal can get himself or herself converted into emotional leader, run a micro move that run leadership circles with rotating agenda owners, and then set up principal reflection pods in the safe zones of your school. Principal is not giving instructions or trainings in a particular designated chair. Let there be principal relaxing pods where when the principal is there, anyone from the campus walking around can move there and talk and have a word. Either it's a student, it's a house help, it's a teacher, whosoever. And that must be the part of the timetable. And you will see that moving desk of the principal changes the entire culture. And we really train principals for emotional leadership. And we have witnessed wonderful transformations across the globe for the same. The biggest crisis for NEP is that assessment identity crisis. Assessment is no longer a score as per NEP. It's a story. How a child has come from one particular point to a very excellent journey where he or she has gained certain sort of skills, and after gaining those skills, now that evolved being is ready to face this world. Let students lead assessment exhibitions. Yes. Let them. Peer assessment. Right? Let them get involved. They'll be more responsible, because when they get responsible for the assessments of others, they will get very responsible for their own also, because they've been assessed. Start rubric co-creation labs with your teachers and your students. and it will really support to build very strong portfolios for your students. This will change the era you've been into the headship of a school or an organization. How NEP should be visible in your daily school life? How is it possible? Yes, NEP can be, because NEP is not a paperwork, it's a purpose. So let's make it visible in school heartbeat. Share 2-minute NEP linked stories in morning assemblies. You might have listened about that Nukkad Natak. So you have wings in your school, so you have wing role plays. There must be some sort of NEP corners in your campus where you are featuring NEP main learnings, main outcomes of the week alive, and that really is very important. There is given a good space for inclusion. So what is the real inclusion? Real inclusion is not the ramps, it is about the redesign. It must be real, not ritualistic. If one is not able to feel what a special need person or a child needs, and where is that particular person very comfortable and feeling comfortable and equally involved in the campus, it means we are inclusive. Otherwise, we need to undergo lots and lots of mind training for each and everyone involved in the campus if there is only one single special need child or a teacher is there. I have seen in very excellent infrastructure, very good results, but people don't know how to accommodate if someone comes with bit of disability or inability to express. So inclusion is that everyone is same around, and to create that sort of mindset, yes, we need lots and lots of in-house campus training. NEP is a change. First of all, principals must embrace this change, and then teacher resistance for change. That is the biggest challenge that principals face. Because in the private sector, a principal's job goes insecure, because if a principal is trying to implement NEP and teachers, they are resistant towards the change. Because each and every school has got 3 kinds of groups in the school. Very fresher teachers, those who are at their 3rd year or 4th year of experience, and then teachers, those who are there in the campus for more than 10 years or 5 years. Now there is a big gap in the coordination of these 3 kind of groups, and we have conducted several communication passing tests, and we have seen that there is massive change in the communication. It gets so much distorted when travels across the campus, and that becomes the biggest challenge for principal, and often principal has to quit. So begin with 30 days innovation challenge, and please make sure that your campus must sound like it's safe to fail. Wherever a person feels like that I'm failing, keep a box. Write your note without letting know that who is it struggling. Because initially no one wants to tell that I'm failing. Everyone wants to pose that I'm getting successful. But keep one thing in mind, so many success stories in a campus, they are a problem in itself. It means there is no change occurring. That is the need of the hour. So please make sure for this thing. Misinformation travels fast, and this tsunami is there. Now NEP promotes rote learning, is it? No. Is it that NEP is focusing that all the same activities to be done in all the classes? No. So NEP is not a structure, it is a skill. You have to map what class is lacking what skill. Your portfolios will tell what skill is lacking in a particular child. If you don't know, please contact us. We'll support you in that. When you identify these things, you will come to know NEP is the skill booster. And please make sure without foundation, reform will collapse. Run foundational sprint weeks every term. Check where the foundation is going wrong for personality, for behavior, for particular subject. Then work into it. One-to-one coaching really do wonders. I have seen in many campuses this has done wonders to us. So we can get a team of parents that can support us in that. Certify them for that support. Let it be a pride badge. Let it be the part of the child's scholarship earning. And you will find your school is shifting for good. Several schools, they do not have a very advanced infrastructure because brilliant ideas, they also need some spaces. Please, there must be a think cafe, small zones of innovation within the existing walls. In a classroom, teacher shares with the child, let us do this. What are the things required? How we can manage? This is the point from where the innovation begins. Teacher wants to do something and she brings something very ready-made to the classroom. Where is the innovation? Where is the mindset to look for alternatives? Nowhere. And this is where the NEP will fail. Please make sure for this thing. Give a thought. Because teaching 20-50 skills in 1990 buildings is not possible. Remember Ferrari that is stuck in muddy road. So your thinking cafes will really work wonders. Make sure we ran an interdisciplinary unit, water, right, to bring our classrooms alive. Water, the wonder liquid, linking EVS, maths and poetry. Students became journalists because when they social media is running in their homes or television, they listen to the news, how the journalists are behaving and all those things, and then start your own NEP times. That will really help you. Canva will support you pre-made templates. So not lots and lots of time will be spent on creating the design and all. YouTube channel must not brag about what is the school is doing, this and that. Show your initiatives, show your small efforts that are unique, no one else is following. Then make sure that NEP is not a manual, it's a movement. It is not implemented through paperwork, it is lived through mindset shifts, community action and courageous creativity. Small steps, start small, think deep, lead forward. Anywhere you need our support, we are there to support. We are happy to make NEP visible at the ground level in all the campuses, because NEP is a wonder change that we actually need, but we are getting bit delayed in its implementation. Make sure, want to start your school's NEP transformation journey, you can contact us and you can subscribe to us also. If you want to frame any policy, any strategy, we are there to support you. And please make sure that we can support, but micro moves and macro actions that are in your control. You have to make your NEP a live school. Principals have got all the power. So don't exhaust yourself. Let us start our small moves from today, now, so that we can work on it. Because big ideas, they die because sometimes we fail how to implement them. See you in a next workshop, next presentation that's more around principles day to day. Thank you and stay tuned with us. Have a wonderful time. This particular workshop I will be translating in Hindi as well so that it could be understood and it could reach more of the people. Presentation will remain in English only, but the narrative will be in Hindi as well. Thank you.